Hey, I'm back. Reverb on the bass. All right, anyways, welcome back. It's fun to be back. I haven't done a video in a little bit. I don't know why. Nice to take a little breather. But I want to get back to doing some bass tunes. And I want to do Falls Apart. Somebody requested it, so this is for you. But let's break it down. Let's get right into it. We tuned these, as I've said before in some videos, down, a half step. So this is F, this note right here. If you're in regular tuning, that's not going to sound like F. Now, a lot of times you could say, well, I could play it in E, because this note, you could technically, in regular tuning, this note would sound like this, because we're down. But I think it's cool to play something in the way it was done. That's what I like. So I tune down whenever I play Sugar Ray music because my lines sort of represent that. And if you played it in different tuning, it'd be different. So moving on. Anyways, this was one of my favorite songs. It was, as I said, it was written a last edition to 1459. We were in choral rehearsal in Los Angeles. I think I said this in Sugar Ray Songs in Order. And Mark was in the room playing a high G chord on his Les Paul with a Marshall amp, and it sounded rad. It sounded exactly like this. Just that. He was just doing that over and over on high F going. And it just had a great sound to it. So I go, oh, hey man. So I walk over and I saw he was playing F, so I just played the low F. And I was just kind of like, basically going to B flat from F is 12 bar. So I kept it pretty simple. And I'm like, I was going with him and then I went. And it was cool because he stayed on F. He didn't follow me. That was the charm of Falls Apart. Did we have these dissonant notes living together and making a cool, color combination. Right there. That's what I did. So after I did the B flat, I went to a high F to make it different as opposed to going back to F. And then right there, I didn't want to just keep going back to F. I thought it'd be cool to have a turning point on the end of that so that it would kind of come back to know where you are on number one, like where the singing would start or, the beat one of a riff. And so, I don't know, I guess I just guessed to go to D. I loved D. Me playing D and Mark's Les Paul Marshall sound is the coolest sound to me. It's this. And he never changed. That's what's so cool about Falls Apart. One guitar is just doing the high thing like forever. And it's providing that sound. And then I do the bass line that moves. And then Rodney made up this cool guitar line, this ding, 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 ding. It's really rad. So let's play the song. The basic bass line that I start with is, and I do simple movements to get there. So I'm here, I might go hammer to G, B flat, and then I hammer to C to get to high F, and I might go, but I didn't do that on the record. I don't know why, but we played our stuff on the record real simple, ultra simple, my bass line. But live I would sort of move a little more, and I actually would learn how to play a better bass line for the song live. So that's why I prefer often the live bass lines to some of the songs, not all. So, record, I just went there. D, 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 C, 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 C. There it is, it's real simple. Sometimes I'd play an octave higher on a snare. If stands doom, doom, ga, boom, 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 ga, I would just add that. I just think it would sound kind of fat and kind of good along with the snare hitting loudly. D, 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 C, 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 F. Now the writing of the song in the studio, we chopped it up a little bit, and the bass, we decided we just paused right there, and then Craig would scratch a little, he found, I don't know how he did it, but there was a little ticka ticka and then so we fell into the verse. And I remember it took a while to get that right because Craig did a little scratch, and it was actually the drum beat into the verse was on the record. So Craig and Stan had to get in sync. Craig would go bup, 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 and Stan would hear it and follow that too. A lot of times they didn't hear each other, and it would screw the whole song up, and we would come in. I remember we had an issue. I think we played Falls Apart on Conan O'Brien, and we were having an issue getting it right, and we're like, I think we figured it out, but that's frightening to like not come in on time. And it's not a Milli Vanilli lip sync thing. It's kind of just a communication, being able to hear your bandmates and where they are in the song. So anyways, the verse starts up high on the high F, right up here, on the 8th fret of the A string. Real simple. Ooh, yeah, wow, good. Right there. Craig, 2, 3, 4. I wouldn't do the distortion yet. Right here. But we stopped on the record. That sucks. That's record versions. Live, we kept going. It was so cool. Right there was actually where we kicked in. And if you'll listen, Rodney's still doing that. So he didn't have the opportunity to come in. It was so rad in rehearsal when we figured out that, man, now let's go one longer, because Mark is doing the moving and the heavy chords, and Rodney was doing that cool little lick. So then Rodney at that point came in and did the chords, and I kicked on my distortion, and it was like just this wall of sound that was so much better than the record version. So anyways, let's keep going with the record version.
She falls apart by yourself.
And a C over an F. Right there. Oh, it was David's idea to stop right there. That was David's idea on the bass. And then come in. That was his idea to stop right there and then have me come back in on the D to C. He thought it would kind of just suck the air out for a second and then come back in and lift the chorus a little bit right here. Distortion pedal.
You walk alone by yourself. There's no sound, nothing's changing. They've gone away, left you there. Emptiness is nothing you can't share.
I don't know why I added that. Sometimes I did just for fun. It's a lot of extra notes, but I would do it quiet. Distortion pedal. A wall of sound hitting, so good. Bridge. On that C in the middle of the bridge, I would just go up real high. I remember that's what I did. No, I didn't do fill that early. I waited. So to that last part, I would walk up live because it was the last chorus. And I just felt like it was cool to change it up and go up there. Right there. Go high and then Stan and I right there did Phil's da-na. If you want to do the live version, it goes da-da-da-da-da-na, da-na-da-na-da-na. We did like crash holds there on C. Do-do-do-do, ba-bap. He and I did anyway. We didn't do this part live. The song just ended there in F, but so there it is. As I said, we made some adjustments live, did some different things. I think made the song better in a few ways, although it was still true to the tune. But it's fun for people to hear the song live with the same energy and passion that you want to play it with, but it's like a tiny bit different. I think that's cool. That's human, and it makes for probably a better experience listening to the song live. So. Anyways, thanks so much for checking out the channel, checking out the video. I really appreciate the support. And so subscribe, hit the bell if you want, whatever the bell is. So somebody requested I do the bass line for Falls Apart, but I cannot find their comment anywhere. It's not on the Falls Apart Sugar Ray Songs in Order video, and it's not very recent, so I just can't find it. Anyways, I want to say thank you. This video is for you. And I want to say to everybody out there who's still watching, thank you for the support and for subscribing to the channel. I really appreciate it. And that's it. See you soon. Okay, thanks. Bye.